Today is Sunday, July 21st. This is the 1967-1968 two-year design Oldsmobile Toronado tilt and telescopic steering column. The unit has been rebuilt for my friend Jim Owen up in Canada. And this is the tilt and telescopic variant, two-year design, 67 and 68. The wiring harness for the turn signal cancellation system has been repaired. The bearings have been removed and serviced, all three of the bearings. The spherical balls that actuate the 5 degrees of freedom for the tilting action have been removed and replaced. And I'm going to do a functional validation test before I ship out the system. Ship out this completed, fully restored steering column to Jim. So the unit is connected to power, and I'm going to go ahead and actuate the turn signal. Okay, and I've got a light bulb here to indicate the functionality of the turn signal. So the unit is connected to power, and I'll go ahead and I'll touch the wire for the right hand turn, and the light bulb comes on because we're in the right hand mode. Right hand front, right hand rear, and the light bulb comes on. Okay, and I'll go ahead and cancel out the turn signal by rotating the rear spline, and the turn signal comes up. Now we'll make a left hand turn, and we'll go ahead and touch the wires for the left hand turn signal. Left hand front, the light bulb comes on. Left hand rear, and the light bulb comes on. So that's the front and rear turn signal lights for the Toronado steering column. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll test the emergency flasher by depressing in the flasher button. And now all of our lights should be working in accordance with the hazard switch design, including the brake lights. So I'll touch the brake power, brake connector. I'm sorry, I first have to connect the proper feed for the hazard. And I'll connect the brake wire, and the light bulb comes on. Right front light comes on. Left front light comes on. Right rear light comes on. Left rear light comes on. So now we have all 5 of the lights functioning in the hazard mode, consistent with the hazard switch for 1967 and 68. And now the hazard switch is off, so that's working. Now we'll test the cornering lights. Okay, and that's this 3-prong arc connector. Go ahead and put the turn signal on. And the light bulb comes on for the right hand turn. Cancel the turn. And we'll test the left hand. And the light bulb comes on. Test the other side. And the light bulb comes on. Okay, and that's the cornering lamp. So the cornering lamp is facilitated by the 3-prong arc connector, and the turn signals, brake, and horn are facilitated by the 9-pin arc connector. The last thing that I can go ahead and test is the horn. And the light bulb comes on when I touch the horn ring. So our horn is working as well. And the last thing we want to test is the telescopic neck, where we turn it 1/4 of a turn, and we have that beautiful smooth movement. And a 1/4 of a turn tightens it up. And now the unit is stiffly in place, fixably retained. Okay, and that's the 1967 tilt and telescopic steering column. I'll be doing the tilting validation in the next video. Thank you very kindly. This is George in Florida. I have over 250,000 1959 to 1976 Cadillac items. I specialize in 1967 to 1970 Cadillac items, where I have over 75,000 different parts in stock, and I'm best known for my restoration of the steering wheels with the wood grain inlay for the 1969 through 1976 Cadillacs, as well as the 682 grip line steering wheels for 1967 and 1968, as well as the restoration of the steering column such as this unit and the power seat mechanisms. So this is George in Florida. Today is Sunday, July 21st. Thank you very kindly.